So much shit to move about. Holy fuck. Anyway. Hello. Welcome to another stream of Umineko. Whoa. Umineko time. Go whoa. Umi go whoa. And my PC's crashing. Oh no, it hasn't. Amazing. Oh wait, hold on. It might be crashing. I need. What the? Oh, okay, that's what's happening. Okay, I get it now. No, I don't. Volume? Where's my volume? TV closed the conspiracy board. Look, the fucking entire thing broke down. I don't know what. Okay, that's working. Okay, so I should be able to just like, yeah, then games, then project, then yeah, then. Okay, there we go. What game is that? It's not. It's error sounds that were happening for some reason. I don't know why. But it's better now. Wow, episode 7 is only at 20 hours. That's so short. Okay. Let's see exactly why everything went horribly wrong for everyone. Paler-sama has left the Ushiromiya family? That's what Kraus-sama and Rudolph-sama were saying. What a shock! Well, it's still ongoing. You think episode 1 is like 19 hours. Still a surprise, all things considered, I think, Harry. For it to only possibly be only slightly longer than episode 1 is crazy in my eyes. You have your own way of life and your own family situation. I have no intention of criticizing those. However, the father's in a towering rage. Desiring his son is one thing. I've never heard of a child becoming so fed up with his family that he changed his own name. No idea who he gets it from. That battle is as stubborn as a mule. If you are unable to understand Father Kun's feelings, however, that would make you a failure as a father. Oops. That's enough. Ah, check that. 19 hours your edit. The stream were 27. How the fuck did I add in an additional 8 hours of stream? What the fuck? I'm sure Rudolph was just trying to show his commitment to raising Kirei-san's child properly. That would be perfectly satisfactory if it happened next year. But why this year? He's still in a period of mourning. Consider the time of his pregnancy, one must realize that Rudolph's son had acted disgracefully. Come on, don't be so harsh. I just cheated on my fucking wife. There's about hour board work at the end, so there's that. Ah, that makes me feel slightly better. This is my way of atoning for what I've done. You know, cheated on my wife, and now I'm gonna cheat on my wife. Now I'm marrying the person I cheated on her with. That's all. Come on, Natsu, you all make mistakes. Don't throw the baby off the cliff with the bathwater. Oh, that's so gloriously mean, Victor. I love it. I mean, I feel bad for Natsui in many ways. I just find the fact that she threw a baby off a cliff to be Darkly hilarious for very strange reasons. It's not really confirmed that she killed the servant, is it? I mean, the servant did die, I think, if I remember correctly. If they even died. Meh. Other Shimizu gave good parenting advice for their own children.
バトラ君が亡くなられたアスムさんに代わってあなたに抗議されている気持ち。
Bella-kun feels as though he's resisting you for the sake of his departed mother, Asumu-san.
本当によくわかります。
I deeply understand how he feels.
もしここにいたなら一緒に肩を
If he were
抱いて
here,
抱いてあげたい気持ちです。
I would like to hold him and cry along with him. Natsu's words were sharp. They pierced Rudolph mercilessly. Rudolph had no retort. His relationship with Kirei had been improper, plain and simple. According to Rudolph, he had been close to Kirei longer than Asumu. And, even after his marriage to Asumu, that relationship had not disappeared. What the hell? You bastard! You're telling me you've been betraying Mom all this time? Yeah, that's Jesus, man. You cheated on your wife for what, 19 years? 18 years? That's a bit crazy, let's be honest here. Sure, I know Kiryu-san. Well, 12 years. Still, have you ever heard of a marriage that you were fucking cheating on your wife from day zero? Like, damn. That's fucked up. Sure, I know Kiryu-san. Told me that she was your business partner and a friend whose advice you could always rely on. Now you're telling me she was more than that all along. You think I give a damn about that now? Father said happened after Mom died. That'd be your own damn business. We're right there with you saying that you should live life as you please. This 13-year-old boy has a deep as fuck voice, it turns out. But just when Kiryu-san... sorry. But just when did Kiryu-san get pregnant? Back when Mom was still alive, right? Yeah, now I finally get it. This is why you makes me feel sick to my stomach. You were glad when Mom died, weren't you? Weren't you? It's been so hard. Community don't even kiss you while Mom was still alive. Now the mom community chick did you get to marry Kiryu and make the kid my new little brother or little sister? The nerve of you! You know, to be honest, I had been under the impression that Kiryu and Rudolph got back together, like, almost immediately afterwards, yes, but I didn't expect that they were cheating the entire time while they were married. I was not under that impression, to be frank. I was like, oh yeah, he got it together immediately. Was not like, oh, he was cheating the entire fucking time. Whoops. Yeah, Balor's hatred makes a lot more sense now. Mom is crying her eyes out in heaven. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed. I am. I'm God who should have the same last name as you. The kid's done nothing wrong. Admittedly, I thought Angie was born like within the year. I didn't realize she was born immediately. So like I thought they're totally going to make him Kiryu's son. God, that would be. Kiryu's sister is a piece of shit if that happens. Or someone in his family is a giant piece of shit. Another someone, rather. Here's nothing wrong. Here's showing you two parents to look after him or her. So, you go ahead and build a new family, give that kid a happy life. But don't expect any forgiveness from me. His mom isn't even here to hate you anymore. So I'm gonna hate you in your place. For my body and my soul. So long, you old bastard! That is enough, Natsui. Rudolph hasn't lost the affection he feels for Valor-kun. Wait, Valor, about your Kirei, she's honestly, so, okay, hold on a second. It's hot in here. I'm gonna turn my air conditioning. Ah! Damn, it really is hot. Fucking 76 now. Anyway, I have a question for you guys. If Kirei is actually Battler's mom, who do you think she was swapped at birth? Or who do you think did the swap? Do you think... Sorry, excuse me. Do you think it was Rudolph who did the baby swap? Or do you think it was Kirei's sister who did the baby swap? Or do you think they were both involved? It's gotta be Rudolph because he knows Darkbit thinks. I was actually leaning towards that too because if Rudolph knows, it makes me think it might be him. Which in that case, wow, what the fuck, Rudolph? Jesus Christmas cracker Christ. I mean, he might know if he knew Kirei's OG hair color. Maybe. We've only seen her with white hair. Yep. It may take some time, but he wants to fix that relationship one day. We've only seen her with the white hair, and especially your sister's hair color is white as well. True. And yet... Balor's sister, who is only supposed to be related on her dad's and his dad's side, has the same. Yeah, there's something fucky-wucky going on there. Well, you see, he had two problems: a wife with a dead child and a girlfriend with a live one. But she wasn't a wife yet, Darkbit. That's the fucked up part. Asunu wasn't his wife until after Balor was born. No less should be expected of him as a father. Valor-kun is not a stranger. He is Rudolph-san's flesh and blood, and Rudolph-san is about in duty to repair the relationship. Go ahead. Go ahead. Keep it on me. I won't argue back. That's the only way I can atone. At the very least, make sure you give the child the very least, make sure you give the new child a happy life. The new kid and Balor. They're both my kids. Wedding Kiryu-san after Asumu's death. It may have been painful for Balakun, but it was the best choice you could make for the coming child. Unless you do some Macbeth shit. I am not familiar enough with Macbeth to know what Macbeth shit entails, other than a lot of fucking death. I think there was a lot of death in that one. It's Shakespeare. What am I talking about? There's usually a shit ton of death. The curse that says you won't be killed by anyone of women born. I understand why you did it. And I understand why Balakun felt like using you being glad when Asumi-san died. So they're killed by someone delivered by C-section. That's a very cruel way of getting around that, but it's very funny too. Guy must have died absolutely fucking confused as shit, I imagine. Stop it, Natsui. Bravo's already been stolen enough from the person most fit to do so. Now then, how are some black tea? Would you mind asking someone in the kitchen to make us some? Very well. Nazi took this as a signal to leave the room and did so. Once she left, Kraus relaxed slightly. It's terrible shame about Asumu-san. Building the best interest of the coming child, the timing of all this might have been fortuitous. It's almost though as Asumu. You might step down on the stage of her own choosing. No. Don't romanticize your wife's death so that way you feel less bad about your fucking cheating. Please, don't do that. Was I the one who killed her? So, how long ago did I start? You still treasure Asumu-san's memory. Then though it may take several years, you must fix your relation with Balakun. Yeah. I know. Be sure to pour just as much affection on Kirie-san and the new child that is to be born. Oh my god, I just realized Kraus is a fucking idiot. Like, he is incredibly stupid. And he causes all sorts of problems to Natsui. But it just kind of hit me that he's actually kind of a perfectly fine parent to Jessica. Like, he's nothing amazing, but considering what this family is like overall, that's fucking incredible. He's just kind of like, he loves his kid. And that seems like it's quite, like, sincere. And he's giving some actual, like, true advice here. Like, damn. Nazi does like Jessica, but it doesn't come across. Does love Jessica, but it doesn't really come across to Jessica herself. Remember, Jessica kind of had Jessica in the first episode was like, "Mom's such a nag," and then she kind of started getting along with her mom again. Also bearing Asumu's cross. Asumu's son's cross.
し
Does he have a reserved seat in hell?
特上の席を俺に
I hope that one of their finest seats has got my name on it. The news that Balor had left the Ushima family swept across the family.
バトラさんもお気の毒に。
How terrible for Balor-sama too.
いつかきっと仲直りをしてくれると信じていますけど。
I do believe they will make up eventually, but
親族の方々の都合
this is a matter for the family.
使用人の知るところではない。
We servants have nothing to do with it.
それよりも新しく白宮家に加わられる
Instead, we should focus on memorizing the face of the newest member of the Ushima family, Kirya-sama.
それもそうですね。
Yes, that's
今年
true.
の親族会議にはいらっしゃるんですからね。
She will be coming to the family conference this year. The person new to the Ushima family would be coming to the conference. To go back a bit, you think it's pretty certain that Rudolph would have married whichever girl had the kid. Yeah, which is why the idea that so it makes sense for Rudolph to know if Kyrie is actually Balor's mom. Like, oh yeah, he's the one who switched the kids. And after all the wine the sister did, so like it makes sense for the sister to switch the babies because she's such a bitch. But it doesn't quite make sense why, like, why does Rudolph know then if the kids were switched? Like, that would be the confusing part, you know? Then what about the person who just left? That means Balor isn't coming, right? That seems like the most probable outcome. How lonely is the loss of a single noisy man. Though most people felt it was sad to see Balor leave the Ushima family, that would be missed. They didn't think any more of it than that. However, what about Shannon? Wasn't Balor supposed to come for her on a white horse? At first, I was shocked. Simon thought that his departure from family meant that he wouldn't be coming to this island anymore. And I do think that's understandable given how he must feel. I understand painfully well why he wanted to leave this family. But does that really mean that he won't come to Rokujima anymore? What on earth is going on? Will he never return? Unable to ask him this directly, I was forced to spend each day contending with... What the fuck was that shit? I was forced to spend each day contending with a growing sense of anxiety. Balor-san? I understand how you feel, but you wouldn't leave this place behind forever just because you broke away from the Ushiromiya family, would you? Tell me it isn't true. I was so confused that the world seemed to be spinning around me. I felt tightness in my chest and I couldn't think at all. When it happened to touch my cheek, I was surprised to find it hot and wet. With a miserable expression on my face, I was crying. Shannon? Shannon. From far away, I could hear someone calling to me. It was a very strange sort of distance. Though it felt very far away, the voice also seemed coming from right beside me. Shannon. Shannon. I understand how you must be feeling. It's okay. It's just a fight between a boy and his father. And rumors always blow things out of proportion. Everything's just being exaggerated. Indeed. Indeed. There are none who can say with certainty that Paolo will not return to this island. Ushirumiya battler. There are none who can say with certainty that Paolo will not return to this island. Oh, you see. So Karen was created so that Shannon could fake her death and remove his suspicion while still be allowed to operate during the murders, except Lambda. What? You would do well to remain strong. Where is this place? I seem to remember it somehow. It's like it reminds me of the scenery from a strange dream I once had. Then, this must be another dream. I was there, under an arbor in a golden rose garden. And two witches in white and red dresses were showering words of encouragement upon me. You can be sure that those rumor-mongering young servants are embellishing the story however they please. That he has changed his name is obviously a gross exaggeration. Surely this can be nothing more than a family quarrel. Thank you. I wish I could believe that. Of course that's true. He's a boy after all. You'd not only be surprised that he had a few arguments with his dad. Precisely as you say. Clearly they will make it up the next time each one of them. Clearly they will make it up to each other once they cool their heads. Ardent men flare up quickly, but they burn out just as fast. Darkbit, you're not gonna start keeping count, are you? What the fuck? In contrast, an argument between women never bursts into flames or smolders and lasts forever. Let's abstract this a bit. In what way? There's a lot of ways, so which way? I don't think this is... So I think this is a pure... So I think right now, Gap exists as a purely... You have corrupted Carrie arc, I would never forgive you. I think Gap in this circumstance is a purely theoretical being. 3 ways to hurt a woman's speech gives more track and also more funny based on who she's giving it to.
男の喧嘩など激しくとも一時
Men's arguments are fierce but short,
すがすがしい
quick and easy.
そうですね。
You're right.
バトラさんとルドルフ様
I hope Bala-san and
早く
Ruda-sama
仲直りする
make up soon.
するとも
Oh, they will. Yay! Gap is Jessica! God, that would make everything hurt so fucking much. In some ways, like, oh god. Shannon is just tearing her heart out in front of the fucking Jessica, and she's like being like, I'm sure things are gonna be fine. It's all gonna be good, you know? Then the next year passes, and another, and she just seems to grow more distant and more sad, and you're just like, wow, how do I help my friend? Cannon with beads of sweat running down his forehead. Of course I wouldn't know that. Why would I? Oh, they
バト
will.
ラはいつも言っていたであろうが
Have you heard of all the times Valor has been spoken of?
よく父親と喧
He
嘩を
always
す
fights
る
with his father.
今回もそれらのうちの一
This is
つ
just
と変
another
わ
one
ら
of
ず
those fights.
母親の死と父親の再婚で
His mother's death and his father's remarriage have upset him. That is all.
祖父母の家へ行ってしまったそうだけど、どうせ2、3日も頭を冷やせば元のさやに
It sounds as though he's gone to live with his mother's parents, but he'll come back after he's had a few days to cool his
ほ
head.
らあれよ、プチ家出ってやつね。
You know, like a kid running away from home. I have to help my friend. I know, I'll fall in love with her Meryl Alter. That will help, right? I don't... God. Oh god, if that's actually the case, that'd be fucking such a... I don't know if I call that a lovely move from Jessica, a stupid one, or both. The two witches kept saying that Balor's fight hadn't been anything huge. If it was just a family quarrel, the rumors would have started in the first place. I just can't feel optimistic about this.
いずれにせよだ
In any case,
バトラ親子の問題
this is a problem between Balor and his father.
放っておけば時間が解決してくれる
Have patience and time will heal all wounds.
そなたが気に病んでも仕方がなきことよ
Matters will not be helped by you worrying about it.
今日バトラが来なかったからといって、これからも
Just because Balor didn't come today doesn't mean he can be... That? Just because Balor didn't come today doesn't mean we can be sure he'll never come.
今日はルドルフが一人でやってきただけの
All
話。
this means that Rudolph came alone to get today.
そうとも
Very true. Of course, he would appear at the next early conference as energetic as
見せて
ever.
くれるに決まっている
I mean, we already got a pretty convincing origin story of Gaps as Dark Bid. He sees no reason to question it.
おそらくはそのうち
You may not have seen
キ
that.
リエとやらを連れてやってくるであろう
By then, Rudolph will probably bring that Kyrie here too. Val may be sulky about it, but I'm sure that he will come too.
そうですね。
You're right. Yeah,
きっと
yeah, I'm
そうですよ。
sure you're right. How nice it would be if that were right. Right. In fact, if I could, I'd like to flip through the calendar. In fact, if I could, I'd like to flip through the calendar to Autumn right now and check to see whether he does come to next conference. If he does, then all my fears would be groundless. You mean that the rumor-mongering family members and servants blew things out of proportion? If Alexander were right here, I'd like to question him right away. Hey, isn't it true that you never come to Rokujima again, right? Or isn't it? It's not true that you're never going to Rokujima again, right? If I could just hear him say, of course not, I would stop worrying about this. I don't know the phone number of Rudolph Sama's house, but I could probably look it up if I tried. However, as a servant of the family, and in this 1980s and 70s scenario where fucking phone calls are expensive as shit when they're off your grid, off your network, I have no excuse for making the call. Oh no, so again, I gotta go destroy the universe. Give me like a second. I need to wash my face. I ate and I hate my feeling in my face after I eat. Give me a second. Give me the sex. Oh, sweet, overlay. Also, hello, welcome back. Or, I'm back, welcome. Outside the meta world, all the games are message bottles. Take the first two, for example. Shan would have more than enough info to write the others, but she hasn't seen Balor in years. Have we ever met Balor? I mean, technically speaking, have we met in the Ushimines of 1986? Oh, I see. Outside the meta world, all the games are message bottles. Take the first two, for example. Shan would have more than info to write the others, but she also hasn't seen Balor's in years. Essentially, what Darkbit's suggesting is that instead of every single episode is a message bottle, it's a story. Episode 6 makes that clear. That we're all this are message bottle stories created and spread out among the world. So it's suggesting that it's a suggestion that what's actually happening is essentially all fanfic by Shannon and other people. Like, each episode is essentially a fanfic of, oh, what happened on the island? With the first two canonically by Shannon and Shannon/Canon, and the other ones varying on who's writing the fanfiction. However, as a servant of the family, I have no excuse for making the call. And anyway, I have no way of finding out the phone number at Balderson's grandparents' house. All I can do is wait for Rudolph Sama's family to come visit and hope that my fears are groundless. However, would I would make it through the day feeling like this? No way. I doubt I'll sleep a wink tonight. Just waiting around feeling like this when I don't know when my next chance will come? I can't do that. Will it be the next month? Or the month after? In the worst case scenario, I have to wait until the next time of the conference. Making story about Balor not accepting her as a witch even to the end, gets mad at the guy she made in her head and wrote a whole nother story torturing him. Doesn't sound that unrealistic. Sure, throw out your crazy theory, Carrie. I have to wait that long while holding back this suffocating feeling. Maria's not dead. Go on. I can't bear it.
ねえ、シャノン。
Hey, Shannon.
唐突に尋ねるけど。
Sorry for asking this out of the blue. Darkbit saying for the record, they do think that the Battle of the Sword and the real Battle are the same personality-wise. Yeah, I think I can definitely believe that they're the same personality-wise.
あなたがした1年
But when you said by the next year you'd have made a resolved decision about something, that something was just quitting working as servant of the Silent, was it? And it's strange that the game specified while not talking about anything else with anyone. I agree. Well, It was to make up my mind to start a new life. It's remaining a servant by force of habit. I'm supposed to resolve to step into a new life and leave my own life as a servant behind. And Balor promised that he'd come here on the day you make that resolved decision, right?
それは
Yes?
わらわは言葉を選ばぬから言おう。
Tact is not one of my strong points, so I shall speak frankly.
それはつまりバトラと共に新しい人生を踏み出そうという決意ではないのか。
You're supposed to resolve to start a new life with Balor, correct?
バトラさんと新しい
New life with Balor?
そなたは決意の日にバトラが迎えに来てくれない
You
か
are
もしれ
afraid
ない
that Balor will not come for you on the day of your decision.
しかし決意の日
However, there is more to that day of decision than this Balor coming to see you.
だけを意味するのではないぞ。
あなたがバトラとこれからの人生を共に歩む決意を示す日でもあるのよ。
It's also the day for you to show your resolve to spend the rest of your life with Balor.
その決意はそなたが自ら
That resolve is yours to create.
バトラがただ
It's not something that will be created automatically upon Balor's visit.
シャノン。
Shannon. Are you ready to resolve? Are you already resolved to spend the rest of your life with him?
それがまだないから。
Yes, I put it off into the next family conference because you didn't have the result the last time, right?
バトラと人生を共に歩むとはどういう
What does it mean to live life with Battler?
そなたは
Have you ever been thought seriously about it in detail?
それは
Well, as long as I'm working as a servant in Rokujima, my opportunities for meeting him are limited. Both underage, so it's too early to talk about marriage. However, if I quit working as a servant, I should have many more opportunities to meet with him. Once I quit working here, I'll return to the gospel house. I have my wages of serving the family, so I should have more than enough to make visits to Balor-san's house. San's house. When I graduate from school, I can rent an apartment near to Balor-san's home. Then, well, I can work while going to school. That life would be a lot more different with my vague conception of it. However, I'll be seeing Balor-san much more often. If not every day, then every week. I won't be a servant anymore, so we'll finally be equals. I'll be allowed to call him whatever I want. Or I'll be allowed to be called whenever I want. I'm already balancing school and work life. Thanks to my experience here, I know more than enough to do simple homework.
楽しそうな人生
Doesn't that sound like a fun life?
ささやかな住まいを借りて自分の城を築けたなら
You can rent a humble abode, and once you build up your own home, you can invite Balor over.
そうして新しい二人の時間。
And then, the time you spend together, the world the two of you make, will begin.
素敵じゃない。
Doesn't that sound wonderful? Yes! Yes! Remember when we thought the gospel was an evil brainwash center? It turns out they allow servants into jobs when they get paid a ton and so you gotta make bank? Okay, let's be frank. In that insanity of that theory, we came into something quite good. Right for the very wrong reasons. Yes, it does sound a bit
素敵ですよ
wonderful. This is the first time I ever imagined the future clearly. I've been able to appreciate the feeling of my love for him, and my honest desire to live my life with him. God, just conversating God, you wonder if he does and he rejects her. Oh, that'd be painful as fuck. What's worse? He rejects her or he doesn't recognize her? However, now I have a clear picture of the future I plan to choose. I finally understand. I need to mentally commit myself to embarking on this future. You dream of marriage eventually, don't you?
ほほ
Oh,
結婚前提
girls these days standing with marriage in mind at such a young age.
そこまではそう
Well, that's a bit,
夢を否定しないで。
don't deny your dream, okay?
未来を見据えぬ。目を閉じたままの第一歩に何の意味もないんだから。
There's no point in taking your first step if your eyes are closed and you don't look to the future.
惚れた男なら結婚しちゃったりして
If a girl's in love with a man, there's nothing wrong with thinking, I want to marry him.
それが乙女の
That's a young
典型
girl's natural right. My face had turned bright red. The other day I thought that considering marriage really was a bit premature, and I had even been trying best not to think about it. God, she fucking, like... I understand that Balor's really charming, but damn, she was really in that... She was like fucking... What is it, like 13, 12? And she was like, yes, I want to live the rest of my life with this man. Like, goddamn. However, now the witch has occurred to me to imagine it, that image was both exciting and fresh. Oh no, I completely understand Darkbit, which is why it's really fucking sad. Cause it's like, yeah, she has nothing else. It's a really sad fucking fate for her. Is this before or after adding 3 years? After? Or with the 3 years, yeah. I found an indescribable feeling of refreshment and awakening. Like the gentle breeze that washes over you when you go outside during a brief spot of sunshine on a rainy day. Certainly I hadn't yet reached that level of resolve. I need to create that resolve by the time the next family conference comes around. If I can't do that, then sitting around and serving on the sign is no more than I deserve. And at the same time, this is also a trial. True. A trial to overcome. A trial? Oh my god. Oh, she's fucking hyping herself up. Oh, fuck. Oh, she's hyping herself up. She's like, it's a trial. It's something I can get through. I can go for it. And then he fucking shows up and he remembers nothing. Oh! Oh! Why is that?
愚か者め。
Fool.
バトラは
Balor promised he would come for you at the next family conference, did he not?
そなたに約束したではないか。
白馬にまたがって。
He said he'd come on a white horse, right? Yes.
そなたは
You're thinking that Balor will not come anymore.
つまりそれは
In other words, you have no trust in Balor's promise.
信じないということではないのか。
だからこれは試練。
That's why this is a trial.
彼を信じ
To pass through this trial, you have to show that you can trust him and wait.
試練。
試練。
A trial? I never thought of it that way. Since he promised to come for me in a year, I must believe that he would come for me in a year. Will they just flop it on the deck, strap it for the ride? I don't know if that would work, but I'd love to see it tried. And he just screws her over. Oh no, Dark Bits is talking about literally bringing a white horse with them to the island. The logistics of that, which are a bit funny to think about. And I need a bit of funny because I'm currently in... This is currently giving me Depresso Espresso stuff. I doubt that. I don't have the right to wait for him in the first place. In fact, the reason that Balor left the Ushima family might have been his sights set on a future with you. Oh! Stop! Stop! Don't hype yourself up! Oh, why would that be?
二人で暮らし、将来婚姻のちぎりを交わすことまで見通
Or
し
he
た
named the boat White Horse. That's like a witch. Oh damn! He came on the white horse. Why is it red? I ran out of money. If he knows that you will live together and eventually exchange marriage vows, having a name Ushimiya could cause problems since Shannon is a servant of the Ushimiya family. I see. And I said there'll be all kinds of trouble if you decide to marry a servant girl, so he's abandoned the Ushimiya name beforehand. What do you think, Shannon? That way everything makes sense! You don't think it's unlikely for a 12-year-old to forget their promise? Oh, absolutely not. It's not, like, unbelievable. It's just really, really fucking sad. Valor has abandoned the Ushimiya name for your sake. The son of argument with Rudolph is undoubtedly just an excuse. What a splendid reasoning. Nice going, Richie. What do you say, Shannon? There's no reason to feel down. Oh, fuck my chair. Okay, so some knowledge about my chair. My floor is really shit. I don't usually like rolling chairs because I don't like moving about all that much, but I've had a rolling chair for the past couple years. There is a fucking indent in the goddamn floor along one side because I kept going back and forth. And it's a little bit of a goddamn, like, hurdle that I have to get past every time I throw it. It fucking sucks ass. On the contrary, it is as though Balor showed his resolve first. Why not get a floor mat? Let's pretend I have a reason. A smile finally returned to my face. Of course, I am taking the witches seriously and let myself be reassured. The opposite, in fact. It's just funny that they could think up such ridiculously convenient explanations for everything. However, they had made all of those ridiculous theories cheer me up. The witches are right when they say that I must trust Balor-san. That there's no point in moping about just because I've heard a few rumors. On the date of the next family conference, I intend to have a firm resolve and to live my life with him. And I believe that will accept my feelings and come for me. The day that Balor left the family so they could be married to me someday. It's laughable, of course. But right now, I should try to feel confident enough to accept even crazy ideas like that. Thank you so much. I feel a little better now. That is well. I cannot stand watching you damn your pillow with tears. Thanks for coming to my dreams to encourage me. Yes.
もうじき朝になる。
It will be morning soon.
すべては夢。
This is all a
そな
dream.
たは目覚め
You
れば
surely will have forgotten it when you wake up.
しかし、そなたの心に静寂は戻る。
However, your heart will be at peace.
はい。
Yes,
私は彼を信じて待
I believe in him, so I'll wait.
つ。だから小さな噂話になんか
I won't listen to every
耳を貸さ
little
ないん
rumor.
です。
そうだ。
Very good.
次の親族
Wait
会
until the next conference while
自分
improving
を磨
yourself.
きながら待つのだ。花嫁修行と思えば。
If you think of it as training to become a wife, all of your everyday chores will grow more meaningful. Guys, I'm fighting off a fucking wave of tiredness. Guys, fucking send me your energy. I'm gonna finish this fucking chapter. Ah!
本当にありがとう。
Thanks a lot.
リーチェ、
Richie,
も
it'll be morning soon.
そうか。
Is that
そ
so?
れではさらばで。
Then so long, Shannon.
そなたは我
You may
ら
not
を
remember
覚えて
me.
いるまい。
Ah, when does my trial end? Sleep will come for me. Fuck. What a fucking line. God damn. Then so long, Shannon. You may not remember me. I will always be by your side, watching over you.
そなたを見守っているぞ。
ありがとう。
Thank
あ
you.
りがとう。
Thank you.
次の親族会議など瞬く間よ。
The next family conference will be here in a flash.
のんびりと待つがよい。
Wait for it at your leisure.
必ず。バトラは
Everything I learned in life, I learned from the Ushomiyas. Ah. That. Now I just can't stop laughing. Goddamn. Balor will certainly keep his promise. Ah. 1981, 5 years into the crime.
はじめまして。
Pleased to meet
キ
you.
リエと申しま
My
す。
name is Kiria.
よろしくお願いいたし
Hope we
ま
all
す。
can become quick friends.
名前だけなら
I've known
アスミさん
your
より前から知ってるわ。
Name longer than I've known
ル
Asmu-san's.
ドルフの
I hear you're Rudolph's old girlfriend.
ええ
Yes, we've known each other for quite a long
ご縁は随分
time.
になりますので。後ろ宮家へようこそ。
Welcome to the Ushomiya family.
当家に
I hope you find it easy to grow comfortable here.
はい。
Yes,
私も
I'll
早
grow
くな
comfortable
って
quickly.
夫をサポートできるようになろうと思います。
BB's gonna be put in a sleeper mode. Ew, is that a quick way to fall asleep and not be tortured by waiting in bed? I'll grow comfortable quickly so I can support my husband.
それにしても可愛いお嬢ち
Mama,
ゃ
how
ん
cute
や
that little girl is.
名前はなんて言うんや
What's her name?
エンジェちゃんです。
That's Auntie-chan.
可愛らしい名前ね。
What a cute name. Stay the fuck away from her.
仲直りはできなかったのかね。
So, you two couldn't make up after all.
よりを戻すな
I thought this would be the perfect chance to bring him back, but
親父に似
he's a Summer's dad.
たんこのやつでね
もうバトラ君は帰ってこないの
Will Balakun ever come back?
寂しくなるわ
I'll miss him.
男にはいい男
Nothing wrong with a man having a backbone to find his own way in the world.
そういう男はな
I'm sure he'll make it big and come right back.
来るで
そう
You think
バ
so?
トラ君にとって
Right now, Balakun's home isn't home for
もう
him.
今はお家じゃないもの帰る場所はもはやそこじゃ
There's
ない
no reason for him to go back there.
よしたまえ
Enough.
ルドルフの
This concerns Rudolph's family only.
私たちが詮索することではない
It's not our place to meddle.
ありがとう
Thank you, Krausny-san.
それは
This is an issue for our family alone.
問題ですでもバトラ君がルドルフ
However, I intend to do all I can to see that Balakun and Rudolph-san can be together again someday.
だって
After all, he's Angie's one and only big brother.
あ
Yep.
バトラめ
That kid gets stuck on something, anything you say to him will have the opposite effect.
何を言っても逆効果だアスムのお父さん
Angie's father had a bit of a short temper.
焚きつけちま
Looks like he's been adding fuel to the fire.
大丈夫よ
It'll be okay. I should understand your feelings for too long.
気持ちを理解してくれるわよ
わしらには
We can't do anything except cheer you on.
仮に帰って
If he doesn't come back, well, I'm praying that the two of you make up quickly.
できるのを祈っとるで
バトラが来ないと
It's kind of boring without Balor.
そうだね
Yeah,
早く
I hope he and Uncle Rudolph can make up soon.
してくれればいいのに
バトラ様の気持
If you think about how Balor-sama feels, it must be painful.
急に家族が
It's like his family suddenly changed around him.
家が居心地悪いってのもある
Probably doesn't feel comfortable at home anymore.
男にはいつか独り立ちしなければならない日もある
All we need to go out of the world one day or another.
バトラ君にとって
Might just be that Balakun's time has come.
訪れたという話なのか
You know, it might honestly be a case that none of them know their phone number. I mean, like, shit. I mean, there's just like I don't think. I mean, he's living with his grandparents now. So does anyone except for fucking like anyone other than Rudolph know where to call him? You guess, but Rudolph would have given it to them. You're sure? I mean, they probably have to ask, but you know, I'm not sure if Rudolph would want to, or I don't know if Rudolph would. Rather, not because he's like trying to keep people away from Balor, but more so he's like trying to avoid upsetting Balor more. Oh yeah, and you know what? That's actually a good point from Darkbit. If he's living with Osmu's parents, and it sounds like Osmu's dad hasn't forgiven Rudolph yet, for good reason. There's a good chance they might just fucking be like, no, all calls denied. Fuck that.
そうなのですか
Do you think so?
そうさ
I do.
男がいつ
It's not cool for a guy to hang around at his parents for too
ぬ
long.
くぬくしていたらかっこ悪いよ荒々しく巣を
Gotta leave the nest in a flurry and make your name in the world.
僕もやがて
I plan to do that eventually, but it looks like he's gone and done
彼
first.
に先を越されてしまったよ
Once he makes his name in the world, do you think he will come back?
ひょっとしたらもう帰ってこな
It
い
may be that he never comes back.
だって
After all, this might be leaving the nest for
巣
him.
立ちなのかもしれないのだから
巣立ち
Leaving the nest.
Batora 来なかったわね
Balor didn't come, did he?
ああなんということだ
Balor didn't come, did he? Oh, how terrible.
バラはわしゃ
And
の
I
に
kept telling Shan that he was sure to
来るか
come.
らと何度も言ってしまったぞきっとシャノンは
I'm sure she feels very upset about Balor not
落
coming.
ち込んでいるに違いない And
it's all because I irresponsibly raised her hopes. You sure owe me a battler. Now I'm still on the right track there. She's practically living for the sake of this day. Pains me to think of how she must feel. Thanks, you two. I'm okay. I have been reunited with the witches once again in that dream world. I could never remember during the day. Now that I was in the dream world, I somehow knew that this was a reunion. The witches both looked apologetic. Though they had tried to cheer me up by saying that battle would come today. Now that he had it, it was like they had been lying, and they seemed to regret it heavily. Shannon, well... Thanks for your concern. I'd be a lie to say I'm not sad. But I'll be okay. Yes, this is still the same chapter. We're still in the fucking chapter 14. God, it hasn't ended. I'm so fucking tired. Ah! I'm finishing this chapter first. It can't go on much longer. But I'll be okay. You will? You're certain? That would be splendid, but... Clearly, Balor's fight was so over the top that he couldn't bring himself to back down so soon. Men are so stubborn. Yes, that is true. He's thrown out of the family. Some very strong words, so his summers are preventing him from taking back what he said so easily. 5 more years, 1,000 years in witch terms. Blah. He probably regrets not coming today. Yes, that must be it. For some reason, they seem nearly desperate in their attempts to encourage me. It was almost funny to watch. I couldn't help but giggle. Thanks a lot, both of you. After all, you're the ones who told me in the first place that this is a test, a trial to overcome. Oh, my heart! The truth was, I couldn't really fool myself so easily. When will he come back? When will he come for me? When isn't the question. Will he come for me? Ever? If I start moping right now, the uncertainty sounds probably tear me apart. But they've taught me. This is a test to see whether I really have faith in him or not. Oh, I can barely imagine. I can barely fucking imagine the sheer amount of fucking heartache she must have felt when she mentioned the promise on a white horse, and it was like, yeah, I said stuff like, oh, the sheer amount of fucking pain, the sheer ungodly pain that must have been in her heart. Oh my god. Oh god, she was probably really hoping he would touch her boobs. Oh god. George-sama said something about it. He said this might be the same as the Nestor Bala-san. That's right. This is a chance to live beyond the Yashiro family name, as for his rings as his own man. If you really think about it, we're still very young. If we really want to be tied together, so lacking many years of social experience and trust. If Bala-san is really and truly taking this seriously, then it's too soon for her to come for me now. Oh, well done. Yes, that's the right attitude. You have done well to reach this understanding. Even more than that, imagine that after you finally made peace, thought the whole thing Wayne business was silly, moved on, he actually comes back. Oh, oh, the heartache. Oh God, I'm just trying to emulate it in my heart and just like, fuck. How would I don't know if I could have him come back and hear he remembers nothing without starting to break down crying or having to excuse myself because I need to cry. Like I don't think I could like I wouldn't be crying on the spot after that.
達せてなんか
I haven't reached anything.
でも今はそう
However,
思うことに
I
し
mean,
ます
but I decided to think of it that way for now.
それが試練で
This is a trial. See whether I trust Balasan or not.
ことなんですから
If he had showed up today, then Dea would have had to inform Madame that I was quitting my job as a servant. I was mentally prepared for that, but was I mentally prepared for that? I spent all last night worrying about whether Balasan would come or not. I spent so much time worrying that not only was I not mentally prepared to quit my job, I didn't even prepare a letter of resignation. I didn't even prepare a letter of resignation. Short, I still don't have the resolve that I promised him that day. I'm sure that God knew that. Val was supposed to come for me when I found my resolve. I wasn't resolved, so only natural that it didn't come today. Yeah, it all makes sense now. Oh shit. Oh.
だから
So,
きっとバトラ
I'm
さ
sure
んが
Balasan didn't come today
いらっしゃらなかったのは
because I wasn't resolved enough.
私の決意がまだだったからです。彼が来てくれる
It's only natural since I couldn't even truly believe that he would
信じる
come.
こともできなかった私ではそれも当然ですね。
おそらくバトラもそうであったに
I'm sure
違いない
Balor was the same way.
そなたを迎え
He
に
did not
来た
yet have the resolve to come for you.
まだまだ足りなかったに違いない。
神様は薄情じゃない。
God isn't heartless.
二人の気
When
持
your
ちが
feelings
本当
truly
に
do
近
draw
づいたら
close, I'm sure he'll bring the two of you together.
必ず二人を引き合わせてくれるわ。
織姫と彦
Just
星
like
のように
Orihime and Hikaboshi. Oh shit, we actually get a tip this time? It's been a fucking while. In Legend of Tanabata, a Japanese festival on the 7th day of the 7th month, Orihime and Hikoboshi are sisterly lovers recognized by stars Vega and Altair. The legend states that Orihime and Hikoboshi were placed on opposite sides of the heavenly river that is the Milky Way and forbidden from meeting, except for once per year on Tanabata, when magpies create a bridge across the river to bring lovers together. However, it rains on Tanabata. The rise of the rivers prevents the lovers meeting, and they must wait another year.
今年の七夕は
Yes, it's just that the weather just happened to be bad during this year's Tanabata.
今日のことは
That's how I'd like to think about what happened
その程度
today.
に思おうと思います。
That's how I'd like to think about it. I have no other choice. Tyler-san. But Balakun didn't come back for
6年後の話だ。
6 years.
だいぶ先の話。
Still a long way to go until then. Spends a whole year just, yeah, it's fucking, oh my god, Shannon. Oh, fuck. Oh. I knew it must have been painful, but hearing her hope and dreams and belief and saying it's a trial, it just like, it makes it hurt more. I knew it was gonna be like this, but hearing it like this is making it fucking hurt more.
このままこんな辛い気持ちのまま
So, this agonizing wait continued for
続けるというのですか
6 whole years?
来年こそはと毎年
When one
夏は
waits every year for something to happen the next, and then the same thing the next year and the next,
それはもう
it becomes similar to waiting for an
永遠
eternity.
に待ち続けるにも等しいものでした。
The think her selling for George makes her think that caused Balor to come back, and when he pretends not to know her, she thinks that it's probably for not waiting. It's entirely plausible, I think, Carrie. Considering she has a pretty strong belief in fate and stuff, that isn't unreasonable. Pretty pathetic, don't you think?
あなたがしたと
After all, this promise you thought Ballard made seems to be something he wasn't even conscious of, right?
いなかったようだし
バトラ君は
Ballard does tend to use melodramatic phrases, just like Uncle Rudolph.
そんな言い回しは
This turn of phrase may have led to a misunderstanding.
バトラはきっといつか
Some girl's going to stab Ballard back someday.
まあ
Well, that's more or less what this tale is.
そういう物語なわけかしら
言葉は
When the word carries significance, they can change the course of a person's life.
軽率な言葉
There are times
は人を殺す
when careless talk can kill. Also, all this is just by the way, all this is just further proof that like episode 3 was legitimate. Oh shit.
恋の目
Act 8, Sprout of Love, Root of Love. Not another fucking year! Anyway, I'm fucking tired. God fucking damn it. Guys, if I wake up in the morning and I'm crying, please just assume that I had a dream where I was fucking Shannon and I had to wait for Battler or some shit like that. And assume that it was very bad. Assume it was very sad. Okay? Okay. Oh, this story is fucking killing my heart. Thank you all again for coming to today's live stream. If it's the first time coming, I suggest you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're aware when I'm streaming. If you like anything about the stream, leave a like, leave a comment down below. And share the stream around with you, everything might be interested. But, until next time, when I'm hopefully not as freaking tired, I'm gonna get up close. I'm gonna get quiet. And I'm gonna say goodbye.